Alright, hello. Welcome back to another video. It's going to be a Save the World video, obviously. I don't really upload Save the World. I know that there was one video on Save the World that I did upload, that being the Mythic Storm King fight. However, that was filler content because I really didn't want to upload a different video. And then even now, I have nothing to upload for Saturday, which is why on Saturday there is a Save the World upload, so you're welcome. But today is going to be going over the new Brightcore Ancient Launcher, which did come out in the collection book yesterday on the 15th of July, 2025. However, current as of today on the 16th, Epic Games did go ahead and release the Ancient Launcher for sale in the event items for 1680 gold. Now, for the loadout that I'm going to be utilizing is going to be Ice King in the front, because I'll be damned if no one else utilizes a constructor. With totally rocking out for Fumble and Battle Beat, which I'll explain that in a sec. But we've got faster explosions for increased launcher damage, startup for more damage over time, and then present arms for potential damage buff when we do run over presence. Now, a reason that I picked Fumble and Battle Beat is because we are utilizing Startup Jonesy. I don't anticipate reloading or overheating the Ancient Launcher that much, which is why I am running Startup. So it'd be easier to go ahead and run over fumbled footballs or kill 10 enemy personnel within 9 seconds, so we can go ahead and get totally rocking out activated, versus switching over to subwafers, eating subwafers, and then having to switch back, getting rid of the entire startup perk. Also, no one make fun of me because these people are purple. Fluxes are super duper hard to come by. Alright, so we are here. There's our first group of enemies right in front of us. So let's see how this thing works. So I know that the perk, which you can't change, is going to be marking targets. What's the other one? Oh, mark that wolf. Okay, we can't mark wildlife apparently. And then when you let go, they should explode. Ooh! Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. What if I just shoot it normally? It's just a normal explosion. Okay. See how it does against some of the husks, or the huskies, my bad. Not exactly a one hit, which that does suck, but it still does pretty good damage. Okay. That's pretty cool, actually. I do like that. Nice. So it's a one hit on the lighter infantry husks. What about mercies? It doesn't really want to use a two hit, but okay. And then those heavier infantry huskies are going to be 3-shot, 4-shot. So I'm actually really excited to see how it does against things like mist monsters. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, I really do like that. And then there's a previously mentioned totally rocking out, which hopefully should be utilized a lot during the actual mission. Oh, let's see how it does. Risking the survival. Move! Oh, and there's the cooldown. Oops. So there goes my whole ball. But the cooldown does take a minute, unfortunately. As seen here, that is a very long cooldown. Is that like 5 seconds?
We need more people like you.
Let's check that. Reload time, 0.9 seconds. That is not right at all. So I guess I'll time it in editing and then put how long it is. Because it does take a minute to actually reload. Damn, this is such a cool weapon. Oh, look at that. There's a blaster right up at that. Okay, that's pretty low, right? Come on, fire. Got you. So like, about 3 if I was able to hit it for 4 shots. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And there is a taker right there as well. About 2 shots, 1 if you're able to get that crit off. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Alright, hopefully you guys don't mind too much if I go ahead and start the objectives right now. And they don't. Nice. Alright, see how good this thing is in an actual wave scenario. This is super cool. I really do like this gun. Man, I overheated the damn system. Quickly, I got totally rocking out, please! Oh, look at that. There's a smasher right there. It doesn't really do a whole lot of smashing damage. It is pretty good for super good. When you're pulling this out, still not really that good. There's one thing that I am noticing when utilizing this in waves is that it does overheat pretty quickly, which does suck because when it overheats, then I'm not really capitalizing on the startup perk. But I mean, it does make sense with its crowd clearing capabilities, right? Like, you are seeing demolish crowds and crowds of cogs. I can't really complain too much about that. I mean, they gotta keep it on some way, right? And there's another overkill right there. So you definitely don't want to be utilizing as frequently as I am. Sorry, no. So this is with that for the right. Ah, another overheat with totally rocking out. Nice. Okay, yeah, so on the waves, for sure, the things that really does harm it is going to be its heat capacity and the time it takes to overheat, which it was heating up pretty frequently, unfortunately. So that is going to be its big killers, at least for right now. Right? But again, its crowd clearing capability was insane. Yeah, this is definitely not a weapon to utilize as your primary. It does seem like there is secondary or tertiary weapon to utilize. I would personally keep utilizing the Xenon bow, not necessarily this weapon, the Ancient Launcher. And it's definitely not a solo weapon either. This is something that you want to use in a party or with other people, like with what I'm doing right now. See? Oh my god, there's a lot of things. My things are in life right now. And another overheat cycle. Oh, the mini boss is here too. And it is a smasher as well. Yeah, so one of the perks that I really have on this thing is that bonus damage to multiple bosses, which, as you can see, is not really too well, and not really interesting. But I mean, you really do as much damage as you can do with this thing, right? And another overheat cycle. Now active. Oh, come on, why am I not doing anything? Mark him. Quite hit an overheat cycle, but we are extremely close to getting some. Seems like another thing to note is when you do ADS or the multi-targeting, your cooldown stays at what it was. So you can't wait for its cooldown while you're targeting, unfortunately. Nice! Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty cool gun. So my gripes and complaints is that it's overheating, time to overheat, and its cooldown. Time to overheat is way too short, and its cooldown is way too long. Which, I mean, it makes sense. It's targeting 8 different husks at the same time. So I kind of understand. You gotta balance it in one way or another. But yeah, again, it is definitely not a solo weapon. It's definitely a weapon you're going to be utilizing in a party. And not as your primary either. Say that for like a Xenon bow or a Nocturno or something. But yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon. I give it a 8 out of 10. I like it. It's really nice.